In this video, we're going to talk you through 5 easily avoidable mistakes that golfers like you make every single day, and we're going to do it now. Hi everyone, James Robinson here. Guys, first things first, Chris, how are we?
Very good. Bonjour, ça va?
Ça va bien, merci, et vous? I don't know why we speak in French, but anyway. Today, Chris, we're talking 5 simple mistakes that people make and can be very easily avoided. That was nice.
Correct, we are.
That could go in that. Oh, but this kind of leads us to the first point. So a par 3, fairly simple par 3, probably the easiest hole we've played here at Bama Golf so far today. Yep. Huge thanks to the guys at Bama Golf for having us. Also huge thanks to this video sponsor, Surfshark VPN. We'll get to that in a second. But Chris, what did you do there? What did you hit?
So I hit a 9-9 there,
okay.
124.
124. How many times do you see people play par 3s and tee the ball up like that?
A lot.
A lot.
Including Nigel Thompson, often uses a 5-wood, tees it even higher on par 3s and skies it.
And you see, I sort of understand the logic behind that, because when I've been under pressure playing golf, which isn't that often, but we've all been there, especially in pro-ams and things, you see people try and play these shots, and rather than actually getting through onto the left side, getting some forward shaft lean, de-lofting the club a little bit, and actually hitting a penetrating shot, we see people stay pretty flat-footed, try and flick it up in the air. That's exactly what you see, a weak left shot. I think I've lost that. I don't want to lose that. Brand new picks, that one. But that's pretty much what we see. Whereas if you tee the ball a little bit lower, actually attack down into the ball and give it some pressure, then that's when you're going to hit your best shots, just like Chris, onto the middle of the green. That's the first simple point where it doesn't take much to change, but it can help you improve your golf. We better go and find that. So you look at Frankie, 7 handicap, very, very low tee, and you're going to take a little divot after that ball, Frankie.
I hope so.
Oh, I'll tell you what, on demand. Lovely shot. I'm not going to lie, I didn't want to hit that as badly as I hit it, but it just goes to show that you can't hit a consistent shot from that higher tee. Oh, hopefully I've not lost that brand new ball. So guys, probably a great time to say, if you are new to the channel, then welcome. If you're not new to the channel, welcome back. If you haven't hit that subscribe button already, guys, please make sure you do. And hit those comments below. What's the stupidest mistake you see people make on a golf course? That's what happens when you tee it nice and low, Chris, isn't it? So that's where Chris's flighted shot landed, and this is where my shot landed. I actually hit the same club there, but because the ball isn't pressured, it's not got the ball speed, the wind's hit it even more, and yeah, I'm still walking back to it now. So the second point, Chris, we've just missed a green here. Yep. We haven't, but a lot of mid-handicappers, low-handicappers, and even high-handicappers would. Yep. It's not an overly difficult golf shot. It's lying a little bit bad in this rough. I've got 60-degree wedge. I know a lot of people at home would use the same. I've actually played that really well. But it's run out a little bit too much. Yep. Chris, what would you say to people at home who, like me, grab the sand wedge, grab the lob wedge? What other options are there for people which is a lot less risk?
It's about how you would throw the ball, and for me that'd be telling me a lot less loft. So I've got a 52 there. So I would come in here, same shot, and again, less loft. Think about how I would throw that and come up, get the ball running out. Just about closer. Landed pretty soft where the green was, but less loft, hit it closer.
Right guys, so that's the second point, and that's such a simple one. It's something which I do a lot. I know a lot of other golfers do a lot too. Don't always reach for a lofted wedge. Don't always go for the sand wedge. Don't always go for the lob wedge. Sometimes a bump and run pitching wedge, 9-iron, 8-iron, even a putter is a more percentage shot. It's simple. So guys, as mentioned at the start of this video is a sponsored video, and it's sponsored by the guys at Surfshark VPN. So huge thanks to the guys at Surfshark VPN for sponsoring this video. What is a VPN, you ask? A VPN is a virtual private network. So for people like myself who travel a lot, go out there making content around the world, if you use public Wi-Fi such as airports, golf clubs, restaurants. You've got to be really careful with what data you're putting in, with what passwords you're putting in. The security aspect isn't very safe. A VPN gives you a lot more security on top of what you would normally get. Also, what a VPN allows you to do is it allows you to put your device in a certain location. So I use my iPhone pretty much every day, like most people do. I also use my MacBook a lot when we're traveling, when we're in the airport, when trying to upload videos. But also, say if I want to watch Netflix on a night, if I want to watch YouTube on a night, at the moment we're in Tenerife, and if I do want to watch Netflix, Netflix Tenerife comes up on my MacBook. If I use Surfshark VPN, I can then put my computer back in the UK, I can watch Netflix as though I'm in the UK, I can watch Match of the Day, I can watch pretty much anything I want to watch as though I'm in the UK. Now, one of the reasons why I really like using Surfshark VPN, and you know guys that in my videos I wouldn't advertise something which I don't believe in or which I don't use. I've used Surfshark VPN for quite a while now, and I can use it on multiple devices, and it's the only VPN company which does that. So I can use it on my phone, I can use it on my MacBook, I can put it on my iPad. That's one of the reasons why Surfshark VPN is, for me, one of the best VPNs out there. Guys, if you want to try Surfshark VPN, they are offering a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk for trying it out for yourself. Use my code JamesRGolf, all uppercase, no spaces. You'll get an 83% discount, and you'll also get 3 months extra for free. Guys, the link for that is in the description below. Go check it out if you like it. Once again, huge thanks to the guys at Surfshark VPN for sponsoring this video and allowing us to come out here and make as much content as we can before we go home and back into lockdown in the UK. I think it's time we got on with this video. The guys are wondering where I am. Right guys, on to point number 3, and this is something which is such a simple point as well, but there's a group behind us and we've got to rush because we've got to get around the golf course as quick as we possibly can. Right Chris, where are we going now? Sorry I was a bit late there, I've just been... well, we're on golf course, we'll get around quick.
Sound like I said, why are you rushing? Why are you rushing?
Well, that's what you're doing, to you quick as you can.
Well, I see this a lot of times. People rush round to get round. Golf takes 4 hours, but people are trying to rush, trying to get off. But that's where I see a lot of mistakes come from, and you probably see the same.
Absolutely. So one of the big things which I see is people rush when they get to the golf ball, and it's a silly mistake, and you can eradicate it from your game just by walking a little bit quicker, doing things quicker around the golf course. And then obviously take your time when you're at the ball, check the wind, check the yardage, check you've got the right shot, the right club. We're going to send a little 4-iron down this par 4 now, once I've caught my breath. And that's a lot better than if I would have rushed on the tee and probably shanked it in those villas. So guys, there you go, that is point number 3. Definitely don't take your time and dilly-dally, but make sure you take your time when it's your turn to play. So guys, you can see here we've hit an absolutely wonderful tee shot because we actually took our time when we got to the golf ball, and taking your time is something which you have to use that time wisely. I'm going to take that time to get a yardage, and we have 130 yards. Now for me 130 yards is about a pitching wedge, but it is into the wind. This is something which I see so many people get wrong, and again it's a silly mistake that you can eradicate from your game. I'm going to club up because of the wind. Make sure you take enough club. I don't know how many times people come up short when they play golf, especially when they play with me, because I do it as well. Just make sure you've got enough club so you can get to the green, cover any bunkers, cover any traps. Even if you don't quite get it like that, that should, middle of the green. Perfect. Again, something simple, it doesn't take any more skill. It just takes being a little bit stronger with yourself and not being too macho. That's tip number 4. So guys, as you can see here, because we hit the right club, we are middle of the green. Now I'm going to move this to one side for a second just to show you another thing which I see so often with people when I play with them. And to be honest, I've started to do it as well myself. If you expect consistency from your golf club, from your expensive wedges, from your custom fit irons, and the faces of them look like that, yeah, just make sure your golf clubs are nice and clean, guys. Make sure that your grooves are nice and clear. If you expect consistency from your golf clubs, they have to be clean, they have to perform for you. That way we can take Chris's head off here with this pitch. Oh, he tries to distract you, but you still nearly hole it. Because that's definitely one of the things I see when I play with people and when I teach people, and I'm sure you're the same, Chris.
Yep, not clean clubs, not clean grooves. Probably can, well, it can take, especially around the green, take up to 2,000 revs of spin, which then it's just running on and running nowhere near.
Well, exactly, and it gets away from the consistency levels that maybe people want as well, because we're all after that consistent spin. We all want that bit of backspin, but if your golf clubs look like this, then you're probably not going to get it. So that's the 5th tip. We've actually got a little bonus tip for you guys.
Oh.
So if you've stayed right till the end, let us know. Comment below, I stayed. Bonus.
Tip.
6th tips. Should we call it 6 tips or 5? Keep them guessing. So the 6th tip is probably the best one of this video, and it's the most relatable one as well. I'll just go and hit a drive where I normally hit it. Right, Chris, we've hit our drive. This is the 6th and final bonus tip. What would you say to people who hit the drives here? Because I see a general trend, which I'm sure you see as well.
Yep, so a lot of people from that line will probably bring, let's say it's a par 4 or 5, you bring enough loft, so they'll bring the hybrid, try and get out there, or 3-wood, they snag it, they hit it 5 yards in front of them, and do the same again. So here at this kind of lie, we want to use as much loft as possible, okay, that'll get out. So it doesn't need, okay, I've got to go to my 60, because as we know I hate a 60, but you know, from this lie you might go down to a 6-iron instead of using a hybrid. Whatever loft's going to get us out there and probably 150, 160 yards down there, as close to the green as possible. Take your medicine, be the ball.
People will generally be amazed how far the ball will go with a highly lofted club anyway, because you're going to get a flyer out of there generally. You're going to get some grass between the face, you're going to get some moisture between the face, which will result in it coming out hotter, less spin, like we said, a flyer. Yeah. So generally, if you are in a lie like this, don't always think, oh, I need to go for hybrid, I need to go for driving iron. No one's going to get a 3-iron out of that, you'd hope.
Well, you never know.
But yeah, make sure you just err on the side of caution. And on that note, guys, thank you so much for watching. They are 5/6 easy tips that I see pretty much every day. It's not going to take a lot to change your game with them and improve your game, knock scores off your scorecard, and that's it really.
Knock shots off your scorecard. See you next week.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Really hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, make sure you do hit that subscribe button below. Thanks to Chris for popping on. Thanks to the guys at Obama Golf for having us. I'm sure you'll agree what a fantastic venue this is. Also, thanks to the guys who sponsored today's video, Surfshark VPN. Remember, the code is in the description below if you want to see that. And I'll just see you tomorrow. Bye.